Welcome to the University of Pikeville Gymnasium for Mid-South Conference basketball action. Gary just along with Coach Kelly Wills bringing today's action. And Coach, the U-Pike Bears taking on the Freed-Hardeman Lions in two really important ball games for all four teams involved today.
Yeah, two meaningful games here in Mid-South Conference play. A lot at stake for both teams on both sides of it, home and away. And we talk about it all the time. It's so critical for you to be able to win your home games as best you possibly can. And we have an uphill climb on both these games, so we've got to make sure we're ready to play.
And before we start breaking down the ball game, Coach, an active day on campus so far. It's Family Day here. We're Family Connections here to recognize the families of our student athletes. And just again, we talked about University of Pikeville being a family, being recognized. And University of Pikeville baseball teams, they're inter-squadding today too, getting ready for their season. You've been involved in an event up on campus this morning as well already. A lot of things going on the hill.
Yeah, we're very blessed to have a lot of, we talk about this quite often too, is that healthy things grow. So we've got a lot of things going on, and we continue to grow. Our Martin Luther King celebration this morning by our Diversity International Affairs was an amazing, impactful forum as well as an event. Luncheon actually had the best food I've had in a long time. It was tremendous luncheon, and then you get the opportunity to come watch two highly ranked basketball teams playing here in the afternoon, and also can peek out the back door and watch inter-squad scrimmage of our Bears getting their first day on the field in baseball.
You look at of course, being a baseball guy, and you always know January baseball is never going to be warm, but I know the temperature gauge, it was only like 38 or 39 degrees. Feel a little bit better, maybe because they're just playing baseball.
Well, I think it just puts a smile on your face when you're out there, get your adrenaline up, and the temperature tends to go up. But we actually have had a couple good days this week. Today is chilly, but I had some really good days for them to get some throwing and some work in on the indoor.
So let's go back to this basketball game as the U-Pike Bears coming in on the women's side for the Bears. Winners of 9 straight, 15-4 overall, 10-3 the Mid-South Conference, ranked third in the standings right now. Freed-Hardeman 14-5, 9-5 in the Mid-South Conference as well too. So they're jockeying positions for an upper echelon of the Mid-South, Coach.
Yeah, Freed-Hardeman is coming in with the mindset of this is an opportunity game for us to make some moves up and to have a win on your selection committee notes. That very, very good. I think if we take care of business, and this is just a little bit of educated guessing, if we can take care of business with the body of work we've had, I think this will move us into the top 20 and potentially sneaking up on that top 15 in the country. So a lot at stake for both these teams, for Freed to move up and for the Bears to continue to move up as well.
So real quick, as far as Freed-Hardeman coming in the ball game, we talked about them. They are 14-5, 9-5 in the conference. They average 66 points per ball game. Shooting splits of 45% from the field, 35% from the three-point line, and from the free throw line, 71% as a team. A couple of key three players averaging double figures. Rachel Satterley averaging 16 points per ball game, 51 of 116 from behind the three-point arc, 44%. KJ White averaging 12.8 points per ball game, and Madison Brower is averaging 10.8 points per ball game, and she's hit 36 triples on the season. As a team, they're 35% from deep, 149 of 418. So, Coach, they like to get the basketball up from behind the arc.
Yeah, they really do, and some balance there for sure, which shows a good field goal percentage, but they've got some shooters out on the perimeter. A very smart team will come out here and really do a good job game planning. So it's going to be a game that the Bears are going to have to come out and execute. And one of the things that's been very steady with the Bears has been our team defense. It's been remarkable all season long, and I really think that's given us the level of consistency we've played with over the course of these 9 straight wins.
So the Bears, again, remain 5 players averaging double figures, and we had Morgan Stamper and Allie Stone on the other night for an interview, and they talked about that mentality of they like it when the other team doesn't know who to try to stop and say, hey, you want to take away this player? Well, these other 2 players are going to score buckets. And just like the other night, Allie Stone and Morgan Stamper both had big games.
Yeah, I think that's an incredibly good point. And I actually had someone ask me this morning at the Martin Luther King celebration, what's been the difference of with the ladies team of last year losing some of those really close games versus this year being able to get over the hump and getting those. And I think the majority of it is our experience. I think another part of that is the poise that we have. I think that's given to them by their coaching staff, who never gets rattled, never gets too bent out of shape. And the other, I think, is the resurgence of Allie Stone coming in as a freshman and having potential to be our all-time three-point percentage leader in our school's history, men and women. So I think all those things combined have really given us an opportunity to focus on that main goal, and that's finding ways to win.
So Stone, going on the point, she's 43% from behind the arc on this season, 35 of 82. The Bears, 5 players in double figures. Engler at 13.5, Stanford 12.3 points. She's still leading the Mid-South in rebounding at 11.7 rebounds per ball game. Allie Stone averaging 12.3. She keeps on climbing the ladder. That average per ball game as well. Bailey Frazier 11.2, and then Sierra Feltner is at 10.3 for the Bears too. So we talked about Stanford leading the way in the Mid-South in rebounding. She's had 15 games where she's had double digits, and the Bears are 13-2. I don't think that's a coincidence, Coach.
That is not a coincidence, but as valuable as she is, it's just as valuable as the other parts of the operation are doing their thing too. So it gives them a lot of flexibility to be able to run certain things, be able to get different keys. And, there's not a defense you can just say, here's what you've got to do to shut us down. While one of those keys has to always be you better find Morgan Stanford and box her out. But the other ladies will come in and do their thing as well. So I think the team balance has been critical for success and has really given us a lot of options for Coach Williams to be able to go to.
So you talked about the freshman Allie Stone coaching the Bears on a 9-game winning streak. Allie Stone is on a 9-game streak of scoring double figures, double digits. He's had back-to-back games where she's averaged, scored over 20 points. And over the past 3 games, she's averaging 18.3 points per ball game as well too, shooting 53% from behind the arc during this 9-game stretch as well too. So she came in as a good shooter. She continues getting better too, Coach.
Yeah, and she's becoming a multi-level scorer too. And instead of just being early in her freshman year, she was just making her open shots. Now she's driving to the basket, getting some to the free throw line, and that's going to just be more of the development of her game as she gets older, more experienced, and a little bit wiser in terms of the conference play. But hats off to the development she's had. The staff's done great with her and working with her God-given abilities.
So the Bears, we talked about their 9-game winning streak. Freed-Hardeman, good season right now. They're 4-2 in their last 6 as well too. So they're starting to play some good basketball here towards the latter part of the season. Well, again, I know they come in with a focus of trying to win this ball game. The Bears are 7-2 at home on the season. Freed-Hardeman are 4-2 on the road. So again, some keys you talk about taking care of the basketball. Also, Freed-Hardeman, 12 assists per ball game, but also they turn it over 12 times as well too.
Well, they want to play fast, and as I watch them warm up a little bit here, they've got one girl working on post moves and 12 other girls shooting three-point shots. So it appears that a lot of their strategy is going to be shooting the three, and I've always said this is a shooter's gym, and hopefully it's a home shooter's gym, not a visitor shooter's gym. And we find that three-point mark and do not let them get that.
So just a neat statistic coming up for the first shot of the ball game for Freed-Hardeman will be with her 1,000th shot of the season. For the Freed-Hardeman, we talked about the leading scorers. We talked about Satterley leading in points. She also leads in rebounds. KJ Watt, she'll run the offense. She leads them in assists. And then Madison Barr leads in steals and blocks. So they have a 3-headed attack where the Bears have a 5-headed attack. But, again, the Lions coached by Joshua Epperson in his 3rd season, 46 wins, 31 losses, 1-3 against the Bears. So, Keys, you talked about taking care of the basketball.
I think our steady defense is critical. I think that's been the cog that has made our car run so smooth, is the ability to sustain defensively. That means whether you make shots, miss shots, whatever, our defense has been very, very good. Being able to make sure that we get on the glass, led by Morgan Stanford, winning that rebound margin is a critical piece of it, and then trying to get ourselves with some pace, getting up and down the court a little bit. But we've got to stretch our defense out and take care of that three-point shot and take it away.
Well, Coach, you talked about the defense, and they've been during this 9-game winning streak. Maybe you talk about from the coaching perspective. The Bears, the third quarter, they've had games where they've outscored people 27-10. They've really expanded that lead during that third quarter. What happens at halftime to cause that?
Well, if Coach Williams could bottle that up and sell it around the country, that'd be a good profit maker for us.
That's a good point, Coach.
I think a lot of it is just the level of confidence our girls have in closing out games now, where last year I probably was totally different than that. But I think they just feel like no matter what the circumstance is, they're going to find a way to win. And then their urgency picks up a little bit in the second half. They'll see the ball go through the hole, and you add that with good defense, really gives them a chance to push on. But you're exactly right. Our third and fourth quarters, especially in this streak that they've had, we've just been playing our best basketball.
We'll send it back to the station for a quick break. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the University of Pikeville Gymnasium as we're closing in on the tip of the women's game of the Mid-South doubleheader. And, Coach, kind of a bittersweet day here for the Bears as Alec Morgan, our sports information director, has a great professional opportunity for him, and this will be the last ball game he'll be working for the Bears.
Yeah, no question. Alec's one of those superstars in our department, and he's also a superstar person. So you hate losing great people of that nature, but I couldn't be happier on a personal level for a friend of mine to be able to move towards some of his goals personally as well as professionally. So nothing but respect for Alec and his move. We'll certainly miss him, but wish him nothing but the best moving forward.
You know, he, along with yourself, Alec he's taken the U-Pike Sports Network kind of that next level with the equipment and the graphics and everything is on the page. But this bringing the ball games to the folks at home so they can cheer on the Bears, whether it be family, friends, whatever it may be. It's a big retention tool for these student athletes.
It really is, and he's brought in a new age of sports information and technology that I'm a green button, red button kind of guy on my cell phone, and he's given us the opportunity to look like we're extremely professional, and really that stems from his leadership, his advice, and we've just been there to partner with him.
Well, you know, and Alec is such a neat guy to be around, and it's something on a personal level too. Alec being from Ohio, and he came to the University of Pikeville and had that flooding back in the hazard area last July, and he called me up and said, "Hey Gary, I don't know what to do, but I want to do something." So he hopped in the vehicle with me, and we took the admissions office over, and we helped out a fellow alum, Jeff Campbell. His house got flooded. We tore out some flooring, helped him out, and that's the kind of person Alec Morgan is. He hopped in the vehicle and got to pick up the mud on his clothes and tore out the floor, and was smiling the whole time.
Yeah, he's got the heart of a servant, and that's what's going to make him successful in everything he does. And maybe he'll have a little bit of extra time to work in his golf game because he needs that.
Well, we'll send it back for the station for one more break. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the University of Pikeville Gymnasium. As Rick Bentley, coach, you just said he gets better every week with that national anthem. He did double do today, did the prayer, and then he's wielding the basketballs off as well too, coach.
3 for 3 tonight. Great prayer, unbelievable national anthem, and ended up being the game manager, getting the balls off the court.
Well, Rick's a good one. He's been around this place for a quarter of a century.
Yes, he's a fixture here at UPike.
We'll meet the Lions first. The first starter will be a 5'7" senior from Trenton, Tennessee, number 2, K.J. White. The second starter will be number 10, Rachel Satterley, a 5'6" freshman from Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. The third starter will be number 15, Reagan Praveen, a 5'7" senior from Dickinson, Tennessee. The fourth starter will be number 23, Madison Barr, a 6-foot graduate student from Peoria, Illinois. And the fifth starter will be number 24, Ella Chumley, a 5'10" freshman from Manchester, Tennessee. The Lions are coached by Joshua Epperson. In his third season, assistant coaches include Abby Stutz, Emily Garner, and Megan Sanfratillo.
Well done.
Thank you. So we'll beat the Bears now. It'll be a familiar starting lineup for the Bears during this 9-game winning streak. Number 2, Allie Stone, a 5'6" freshman from Olive Hill, Kentucky. She'll be followed by number 10, Mary Englert, the 5'8" graduate student from Madeira, Ohio. The third starter will be number 21, Bailey Frazier, the 5'9" senior from Wise, Virginia. The fourth starter will be number 22, Morgan Stamper, the walking double-double, 5'8" junior from Independence, Kentucky. And the do-all player for the Bears, the number 30, Sierra Feltner, a 5'9" guard, the graduate student from Williamsburg, Kentucky. The Bears are coached by Clifton Williams in his 7th season, and assistant coach is Shelby Wheeler. The Clifton Williams in his time for the University of Pikeville won 1982, 3-1 against the Lions in his career. And the scout just got delivered to Coach Kelly Wells as that coaching background came out. He definitely looking to scout to see what the Bears need to do to be successful tonight.
I love these. Of course, the nerd in me comes out every time I get one of these scouting reports. It kind of makes me smile a little bit to see all the hard work these coaches put into their profession and the pride and professionalism they have.
You know, people come out to the ball game, they see this. They don't see the week of preparation, Coach.
Most people think a ball game, you just roll it out there and you show up on the game day, and that's certainly not the case at any level that's successful.
The tip's controlled by the Bears. Stamper over to Feltner, swinging to Stone. Man-to-man, Coach, or is this zone?
A little man-to-man action here. Just a little soft on a couple of positions on the post.
Stone's got the basketball on the side. Get over to Englert. Got 15 on the shot clock. Stone over to Feltner, who's going to get to the baseline, looking for help. Finds Frazier out of the corner. Pump fake. Under 10 on the shot clock, though.
Good patience here. Everybody's getting an opportunity to get a touch on this first possession. And
Feltner's shots up. It's good. Sierra Feltner with a 3-point bucket. Bears leading this one 3-0.
Tough step back three to start the game. I'm sure Coach Everson is okay if we try to do that for the next 40 minutes.
Sadly, bringing the basketball up for the Lions. These two teams match up size-wise too, Coach.
Yeah, there are really a lot of similarities here, and I think we probably have a little more interior focus maybe as the game goes on than they will, but a good drive here to the basket by White.
He's got away to the bucket, laid it up with the left hand for the finish. Bears leading this one 3-2. Stone to bring the basketball down the floor. Got Horns action up top and going around a Morgan Stamper screen over to Feltner. Feltner will bring it to the free throw line, hand off to Frazier. Englert will cut toward the basketball, feed Stamper on the inside with the left hand, unable to finish. Offensive rebound. She'll finish this time. Bears leading this one 5-2.
Yeah, she was physical on that second putback. Kind of got 24 Chumley off balance on the second one and went back for it. She's not going to quit until that ball goes through the net.
They got the basketball on the right side, gets over the wide, guarded by Stone. Hesitation dribble, picks up the dribble this time. Now got 10 on the shot clock, gets out the back door. It's number 23. It's Madison Barr. Bears leading this one 5-4.
Yeah, great cut there by Barr on the back door. Kind of had the ball stopped and stagnant, and she did a great job of moving without the basketball. That's a good thing for folks to see. Is continued movement on offense is extremely hard to guard.
Off of Morgan Stamper screen, gets it over to Bailey Frazier, puts down a couple of dribbles, get to the free throw line, backs down her defender. Feltner's got on top, 10 on the shot clock. Very patient. Goes to Frazier. Her 3-point shot's up. 3-point shot's good. Bears leading this one 8-4.
That's good to see them get off to a great start from the 3-point line, and really confident shooting both by Sierra Feltner and Bailey Frazier both.
The second 3-point bucket of the afternoon for the Bears. Satterley's got the basketball for the Lions. Get over to White. Go off a screen. She gets to the bucket. Engler will pick her up. The shot's no good. Battle for the rebound. Be a jump ball. Should be Lions of basketball. It is.
Yeah, I really like the offense. Freed is running right here. They're doing some what's called in the trade of UCLA cut off the elbow, and then it goes right into a ball screen. And White's very, very quick off that ball screen at the top. We were able to slow her down that last time.
So the discussion is probably a shot clock right here, Coach.
Yeah, you want to see what it looks like. It looks like they're going to add it. They're going to reset it to 20. I'm not sure that's accurate, but that's what we're going with.
They'll inbound the basketball, get it over to 24. That's Chumley. She'll get over to 15. Praveen. Barr with the basketball. She gets all the way to the bucket, picks up a dribble. 10 on the shot clock. Praveen's got the basketball. Bears doing a good job defensively. Gets a hand on the basketball. That'd be a shot clock violation. Excellent defensive stand by the Bears, Coach.
Yeah, that really was, and I just kind of tried to glance at the coaching staff on the sideline and the players. They knew every cut that was happening and every strength. That's part of scouting, to knowing the personnel, and great shot. Those shot clock violations lift your team up.
Stones with the basketball. She gets all the way to the bucket, tries to finish with the right hand. She unable to do so. KJ Watt will come down for the defensive rebound for the Lions. She'll push ahead to Satterley. She gets to the bucket. Picks up her dribble, though. Fadeaway jumpers up, rattles around. Morgan Stanford had her hand on the basketball, but it was knocked away by Chumley. Bears will retain possession.
Good verticality right there at Stone at the rim. We were fortunate it didn't make that, and then we battled for the possession to get it back.
You know, Freed-Hardeman is trying to get to the bucket every single time, Coach.
They really have, and they've got some good drivers, and they just haven't finished all of them at the rim, but certainly really, really good at going to the rim. You can tell right now they're trying to get off in some transition to the break. I think they may have watched a little bit of our film last couple of games.
Bars up the basketball, top spin move on Engler. Gets all the way to the bucket. They're going to get Stamper with the bump.
Yeah, if she would not have taken that last step forward, kind of got into her verticality, and that was a good call. Not that you don't love the show on that screen, just got underneath of her just a little bit.
Bender will check in for the Lions. Stamper's first, team's first. Barr will go to the line shooting 2. First shot's up, rattles around and stays in. Barr on the season, 86% free throw shooter. She got that shooter's roll on that first one.
She sure did. We try not to give that away to the guests when they come in, but some of them get it.
She gets both of them. It's 8-7. Barr's got 5 so far.
We missed one on the clock.
Oh, well, I got the scoring correct. It's 8-6. That is the correct score. Barr has got 4. My apologies. Stone's jumpers up. May got a little contact. No call. The Lions will come away with the basketball.
Really good defensive deflection right there on the drive to the basket by Stone.
Barr gets all the way to the bucket. She finishes that time. It ties the ball game to 8. Barr's got 6. We'll count the bucket. It's going to be on Engler to be her first, team second. And she'll go to the line to shoot one more. She's already 2 of 2. Free will check in for the ball game, an early appearance for her. And she will check in for Allie Stone.
Yeah, Barr's doing an awesome job of moving without the basketball. That's the second backdoor cut she's gotten tonight, but she also has got 2 deflections and steals on the other end. Just really active player. 3
of 3, and that gives Freed-Hardeman the lead, 9-8.
And on cue, she's going to go up here and guard her point guard.
Engler's got the basketball. Go over to Haley Free.
Change up to a little 2-3 defense here with one-man press.
Free over to Felton. 3-point shots up. 3-point shots good. Just a third of the afternoon for the Bears, leading this one 11-9.
Good job recognizing the drop of the defense, getting the ball to the baseline, and nice kick out for an open 3 there by Sierra Feltner.
Over to Bender. Praveen's got the basketball at the top. Working against Stanford, 15 on the shot clock. Bender's got it. Pass over to Barr, who's got the basketball. Barr take it back once again. 5 on the shot clock. Working against Mary Engler. Good defensive stand once again for the Bears. That'll be off a Freed-Hardeman player's knee. It is. It'll be a turnover. Bears will have possession.
Great job defensively, giving nothing at the rim and forcing everything to be on the perimeter. And occasionally you'll get that. You'll just get a turnover by being in the right place.
So Bears leading this one 11-9 with 5 minutes to go here in the first period. Free to bring the basketball across half court. Gets to the free throw line, picks up the dribble, gives it to Engler. They'll feed Stamper. She'll try to finish with the right hand. She does that time. They'll get Bender with the bump. Count the bucket. Stamper will shoot one shot.
Yeah, I think the problem there for Freed-Hardeman wasn't so much the foul; it was letting the ball get so deep in position at the jump circle. She's going to score that and get fouled almost all night long if they continue to let her do that.
So with 4:49 to go in the first period, the Bears leading this one 13-9. We'll send it back to the station for a break. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the University of Pikeville Gymnasium. Bears leading this one 13-9. Stamper will count the bucket. She's got 4. She'll go to the line shooting 1 shot. You talked about before the break there, Coach, probably they were not so much Freed-Hardeman. The fact they got the foul call is they got the ball so deep in the bucket.
You let Stamper get in that charge circle, posting you up. She's going to draw a foul, and she'll probably shoot as many times as she needs to shoot it to get in the basket. Just relentless there. And here off the free throw, the Bears are going to a little 1-2, 2-3-quarter court press.
Stamper is up to 5 on the afternoon. Bears up by 5.
Got by with 1 right there.
Kayla Fleming checked in for the Lions at the break as well, at the dead ball, excuse me. Bender got the basketball, working against Stamper, gets out with the bucket, 10 on the shot clock. Pervine's got the basketball. KJ White's going to work against Frazier, gets all the way to the bucket. She'll kick it out. Shots up, shot's good. That's a 2-point bucket. That's Kayla Fleming, who just checked in, 14-11. Bears leading this one.
Yeah, that White created all of that. Got the dribble penetration, forced us to bring a help defender, and that left the three-point shooter open, and she cashed that one in.
Engler hesitated. Now she'll regather herself. Shots up, shot's good. It's 2-point bucket. Engler's first bucket. Bears leading this one 16-11.
She just had to reset her aim right there. She did the old shot fake, thought about it, and got it right back in.
Pervine's got the basketball. Get over to Bender. Guarded by Englert.
I really like the defensive intensity by the Bears. We've had a couple mistakes on some back doors, but we've really forced them to have to go deep in the shot clock on every possession so far.
White's got the basketball, spin move at the bucket, tries to finish, unable to do so. Morgan Stamper had the basketball knocked away. Bailey Frazier bringing the basketball across half court for the Bears. Haley Freeze got it, crossover dribble to Englert. Picks up her dribble, tries to find Stamper. Tough pass, picked off by the Lions. Timeout call by Coach Epperson.
Yeah, great hustle play there by Pervine to get the deflection on the three-quarter and then going to get the ball. And Coach Epperson, Johnny on the spot right there, got him a quick timeout so they didn't turn that one back over.
So because 30-second time, we'll keep it right here. So far, the Bears 6 of 9 from the floor, 3 of 3 from deep, out-rebounding the Freed-Hardeman Lions 4-2. The Lions shooting the basketball extremely well is also 4 of 8 from the floor, 0 of 1 from the three-point land as well too, Coach.
Yeah, it's been a pretty clean game to this point. One point of note, the Bears will be playing without Hannah Roberts tonight. She doesn't look like she's in uniform at all. Probably doesn't look like she's on crutches or anything of that nature. Looks to be just maybe a possible nagging injury, something of that nature. But she will not be available for the Bears tonight.
And you know, she had some good minutes on Thursday night too, Coach.
She really did. She's really been progressing really nicely, and you hate to see her not be in a uniform, but she's got a smile on her face over there. So I don't think it's a super major type injury.
So 16-11, got something going on the table here. The officials working.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that could even be. The shot clocks are reset after the unless they're trying to take some shot clock off for the possession timeout.
That might be what it is, because that was a tough pass from Mary. Well, I mean, Stamper had her person sealed, but
yeah, we got 1 second off there for the possession. A lot to do about nothing, I think.
So Berkey checked in at the dead ball for the Lions as well too, over to White.
I do like this 1-2-2 that we're putting back in, really giving them some fits up here on the top of it. We just got to be careful make sure that baseline's covered when they break it.
Coach Williams won a 10-second violation. There's no call. KJ White has the basketball up top. Over to Berkey. Under 10 on the shot clock, though. White's got it. Got 5 on the shot clock. It's going to be a steps call. That'll be the second turnover charge to the Lions on the afternoon.
Yes, she got just a little bit quick there. Bender had the right idea of getting to the basket and actually had a step on Stamper there, but it could have been because she took too many quick ones.
You know, I talked to Coach Williams won the 10-second violation. Nice job by the official to explain to Coach Williams why a 10-second call was not whistled there. Over to Free on the baseline. Excuse me. Engler's 3-point shots up. 3-point shots good. It's 19-11. I tell you, when you're 4 or 4 from deep, Coach, it's going to be hard to beat here in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive, and it's hard to beat 100% no matter how hard you try.
Allie Stone will check back in for the Bears' next dead ball. White gets all the way to the bucket, stops, pops.
As well.
And it could be a steps call to be the second consecutive possession where the Lions turned it over. Stone will check in for Felton. I really like Coach Williams' rotation during this 9-game winning streak especially. He's keeping players fresh.
He really has, and really used a lot of his bench, and there's not any of them that hadn't responded. I think they just continue to improve, get better. The rotation just gets stronger and stronger and deeper.
Stone over to Free, back over to Engler, who drives. Sally Stone's 3-point shots blocked there by Berkey. Yeah. She'll get the basketball up to Bender.
Berkey read the scouting report. You better not let her shoot open shots, and she crawled up in her shirt tail right there and got a block.
Bender's got the basketball. Colopy will check in for the Bears' next dead ball. For the third consecutive possession, the Bears turn the Lions over. Engler's got the basketball, has Free ahead of her. She'll keep the basketball. Her possession gets all the way to the bucket, tries to finish, unable to do so. There'll be a push called at the bucket.
Yeah, Freed was probably a little bit lucky on that because that ball went right over to Morgan Stamper for an easy putback on the other side if they didn't call that foul.
It'll be on Bender. It'll be her team second. And you'll have number 24, Chumley, will check back in for the Lions. He's going to send Engler to the line for the first time this on the afternoon, 67% on the season. She has 5. Give her 6. Largest lead of the day for the Bears at 9, 20-11.
We are smoking these nets right now, Gary. We're 64% from the field, 80 from the 3, and 100% from the, well, scratch that. Almost 100% from the free throw line.
Off the missed free throw, Free will get the offensive rebound. Free's working there on 10 on the shot clock, gets to the bucket, stops, pops off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound, and that's going to be Chumley comes away with it. Gets over to Berkey. Colopy and Davis will check in for the Bears' next dead ball. Ball kicked out the bar. He's going to be guarded by Stone. They'll feed on the inside. They're trying to feed Chumley, on the inside. You're going to get Stone. On Free will be her first, team's third. So we've got a substitution here. Praveen will check back in for the Lions. Stamper and Engler will check out for Colopy and Davis. 20 on the shot clock. Bears leading this one by 9. Praveen gets the basketball back up top. Is it man-to-man or zone, Coach?
A little man-to-man action here.
Okay.
We got Willa Davis in guarding the post now.
Backdoor cut from the Lions. They decide to go a different direction. Shots up blocked on the 3-point shot. Davis will knock it out of bounds. There'll be only 4 on the shot clock, though. Definitely got to be looking for something cut to the bucket right here, Coach.
One of the two, either a cut to the bucket or a cut to the corners for threes. And here's the bucket.
Shots in, and it's going to be at Frazier.
Yeah, we got on the wrong side of the defense. You always want to be rim side on that, and really probably fortunate to make them earn it from the line. That miss came right off on the other side for an easy putback, so we'll probably at least make them earn them on these.
Frazier's first, team's 4th. Praveen will shoot 2. She misses the first. Trying to find what she is on the season. On the season, she is 71%. She misses the first. Misses the second. Colopy come away with the defensive rebound. And closing on 1 minute to play here in the first period.
Little horns action here again with Stone handling the basketball and Willow Davis on the roll.
Colopy up top. 3-point shots up. Rattles in. A 5 of 5 for the Bears in the first period. They're leading this one 23-11.
Katie said, if you want to back up, that's perfectly fine. I will take this wide open 3 and got the friendly shooter's touch.
Well, they caught Stone the miss on that block, so they're 5 of 6.
Yep.
Excuse me.
The corner block.
Praveen's got the basketball. Gets up top. Fleming's got it. Hands it off back to Barr. Fleming's got a 10 on the shot clock. Good defensive possession here for the Bears.
Yeah, lots of good energy happening on the Bears sideline right now. And
It'll be a turnover to the Lions, and that's going to be the 5th turnover here in the first period. Charge to the Freed-Hardeman Lions. So the Bears can hope for the last shot. Freed's got the basketball.
I like our spacing right here heading into this last shot.
Colopy's got the basketball. Davis with the hard post. They crash on her. Picks up a dribble, though. She's trying to find maybe a 3-second violation. That's going to be into the quarter.
She knew where Free was. She just couldn't quite get turned around to get the ball to her, but that's okay. You want to take that last possession, and they did that right there.
So the Bears winning this one 23-11 after the first period of play. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the University of Pikeville Gymnasium. The Bears scorching the net in that first quarter, Coach, to a 23-11 lead.
Yeah, we talked about this being a shooter's gym, and I'm thankful it's a shooter's gym on the home team side right now. And certainly this first quarter start is very positive. You want to try to continue this now, match it in the second quarter. You kind of break this game down in 4 parts: first quarter, second, third, and fourth. And starting with the ball right here in the second quarter, you want to get a good bucket right here and keep your momentum. I love our defensive energy as well.
Well, you just talking about, I'm glad you hit on that there. The Bears turned over Freed-Hardeman 5 times in that first period.
Yeah, it almost feels like we're to their spots before they get to them, and that's when you know you've done a really good job scouting.
Colopy off the screen, gets all the way to the bucket, tries to finish with the right hand. Unable to do so. The battle for the rebound. Free with the rebound, and Chumley will come away with the defensive board for the Lions. She'll bring the ball across half court, get over to Brevine. Goes down a couple of dribbles. She picks it up now. Over back to Chumley. White on the backdoor cut, goes a different direction. The shot's up. The shot doesn't draw anything. That was Satterley on the miss.
So far in this second quarter, there has not been one rim touch with the ball. That's 3 straight air balls.
Feltner looking for Davis on the post. Davis got the basketball. And she's going to call for the steps. Look how Willa picked up that basketball, and Chumley got in and kind of and closed that space pretty quickly.
Yeah, she did great defensive play right there. As a post player, you tell them never to bring the ball down, but you don't ever just stick it over top of your head and lose your balance. So got a triple threat in that position. Hats off to the defensive effort right there, and a good learning experience for Willa.
Provine's got the basketball, gets it over to Satterley. Chumley's got the basketball on the post. Bar shots up, doesn't draw anything. Ball falls to Sierra Feltner on the defensive rebound. She's going to push for the Bears. She'll pull it back out. Now going to run a little bit of offense. So Feltner, Colopy, Davis, Stone, and Free on the court for the Bears. Feltner gets on the baseline, picks up a dribble, though. She's trying to find help. Davis shots up. Doesn't draw anything. Battle for the offensive rebound. Colopy, Stone battles for it. She's going to step out of bounds. It'll be Freed-Hardeman basketball.
Yeah, tough shot right there. You're standing in front of the three-point line right there. You either want her to take it to the basket or step back there and get the three-point shot.
Looking for our first points here in the second quarter by either team as we play almost a minute and a half. Satterley's got the basketball. Spin move, picks up a dribble though. Sings it back out to KJ White. Shots up, shot rattles around, comes out. Free battles for it. Be a defensive foul called on Freed-Hardeman. That's going to be on Praveen.
Yeah, Freed is lining it up right now. We've been very fortunate that none of those threes have been going down. They're right at the rim. They're just rattling out. We got to get our defensive energy back like it was in that first quarter.
That'd be Provine. Excuse me, I said that name incorrectly. Provine's first, team's first. Ball on the floor. Felton gets back over to Davis. Swings back to Free. 15 on the shot clock. She's going to run the offense. Horns action up top. Free will step back with the jumper. Shots up, rattles around, comes out. Provine will come away with the defensive rebound, excuse me.
Yeah, they're going underneath Haley Free's ball screens right there. The deeper you can set those, the better, and give her opportunities to get a closer shot.
Davis was contesting at the bucket. She's going to call for the push. It'll be her first, team's first here in the second period. Stamper, Frazier, and Englert will return for the Bears. It will replace Freed, Davis, and Colby. Provine will go to the line shooting 2. She's 0 of 2 on the afternoon. She makes the first, makes it 23-12. Tell you what, Coach, every time I look down, more and more people keeps on walking into the gymnasium.
Yeah, there's a decent crowd here, and hopefully they'll continue to come on Family Day here at U-Pike Gym.
Provine makes both of those, give her first points of the afternoon. That's the first point of the second quarter. Bears leading this one 23-13.
Yeah, we played several minutes here without anybody scoring a basket.
Felton's got the basketball at top and going to get White with a push. White's will be her first, team's second here in the second period.
Yeah, officials don't like the body check on that play right there. That's pretty meaningless in a Mid-South Conference game, but we'll take it.
Frazier got the basketball, try to get the baseline, got cut off, gets back over to Feltner. 10 on the shot clock, though.
I think it's an appropriate time to see a Morgan Stamper touch right here.
Engler step back, jumpers up, rattles around, comes out. Bailey Frazier battles for the offense rebound and comes away with a Stamper. Got the post a little bit higher than she wants it. She backs down, tries to finish with the right hand. She does. Morgan Stamper's got 7. Bears leading this one 25-13.
Probably got away with a little bit of a travel there to start that move, but that's extremely tough shot right there. Good defense, just a better offensive play.
Satterley's got the basketball up top, 20 on the shot clock. Gets all the way to the bucket, spin move, shots up, and you're going to call for the steps. That'll be the 6th turnover the Bears have calls on the afternoon.
Yeah, good job by staying between your player and the basket, and could have called the offense.
No. Dr. Webb, the president here, is asking Coach Kelly Wells a rules question here.
I think that's the first time I ever said no.
Stone over to England. Stanford's got the basketball on the post. They'll get Chumley for the call. Chumley has her first, be team's third, and Stamper will go back to the line shooting 2 shots.
She is so hard to defend, and you just almost have to front her, and then what do you give up when you front her is the offensive rebound opportunities every single time. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, or potentially you get in a position where you have to double-team her.
Stamper, this is her second free throw of the afternoon. She made the first, misses the second one. She'll have one more. Coming in the game shooting 67%.
Yeah, she's really improved her free throw percentage, and her stroke looks so much better. Even though it's a little unconventional with the one hand, it goes in more than it doesn't.
Give her 8. She talked to her on the postgame interview the other day. She was reluctant when Coach Williams talked to her about that, but now she's very appreciative that she listened to Coach Williams.
Yeah, you can just tell her body language is better when she steps to the free throw line, and very confident shooting that free throw now.
Satterley's got the basketball guarded by Frazier. Got 10 on the shot clock. Goes over to Provine, so the White looks to create. Back over to Chumley. Barr now gets to the baseline, tries to finish at the rim, unable to do so. Offensive rebound comes to her. Her second shot's up. Englert unable to get the rebound, but it's knocked off a Lions player. Be Bears possession. It's not Coach that Freed-Hardeman's really, they're running the clock down every single time.
Yeah, they've got an aggressive personality going on offensively right now. We've been fortunate they've missed some easy ones at the rim, but a lot of times we've created a tough lane for them to go, and rebounding has been very efficient for our Bears. 6-7, they're up. They've got us by 1 right now.
Frazier's got the basketball, spin move, shots up with that left hand, doesn't go. And Coach Epperson's won an over back call on Stamper, and I think maybe Morgan May got away with it over back there.
He was correct on that, and directly right in front of the fish. I don't know if he was following the flight of the ball and just missed it, but that was certainly would have been considered over the back.
Provides with the basketball, spin move, 15 on the shot clock. Gets over to Chumley. Swings to the White. Under 10 on the shot clock. Provine's got it up top. Goes over to Barr. 3 on the shot clock. Chumley over to Sadler. Her 3-point shot's up. Doesn't draw anything to be a shot clock violation. To be a turnover, be the 7th of the afternoon. So far, Coach, we're almost 5 minutes into the second period, and the Bears are beating the Lions 3-2 here in the second period.
Yeah, it's not been a great a great offensive juggernaut in this second quarter, but I think our defense has been very, very good. I'm going to start charting the shot clock violations. That's for sure 2 of them, but they finished at the end of the shot clock several times on their end.
Stanford ball is knocked away from her. Englert's going to be called for the push.
Yeah, hustle play there by Mary Engler, but got into White's legs, and that's definitely a foul.
That'll be her second, be the same team second.
Probably try to save her getting her 3rd foul here.
Free will check in to replace Englert, so it'll be a timeout on the court. So with 4:50 to play here in the second period, Bears winning this one 26-13. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the University of Pikeville Gymnasium. 4:50 to play here in the second period. Bears winning this one 26-13. And, Coach, the Bears have held the Lions without a field goal here in the second period.
Yeah, defense has been stout, and Freed is 0 for 5. One of the big stats that sticks out on the stat line for us right now is we've been able to challenge their shots, and they've not got any easy ones.
White gets the basketball over to Chumley. He's got the basketball, puts on a couple of dribbles, 10 on the shot clock. Again, they work the clock down every single time. Barr's got the basketball, gets over to Provine. Gets to the bucket, gets back over to Chumley. She looks to drive, tries to finish left hand, unable to do so. Bailey Frazier with a defensive rebound.
Yeah, Bailey's not afraid to go rebound on both ends of the floor, offense and defense. She's a really good rebounder from the guard position.
Stanford gets the basketball over to Stone, being guarded by Satterley up top. 15 on the shot clock, screened by Frazier.
We've got a little bit of 5-out action going. We've got Morgan Stamper out on the perimeter, creating some screening opportunities.
Feltner's shot rattles around, comes out. Satterley comes away with the defensive rebound for the Lions. Chumley gets all the way to the bucket, unable to finish. Bailey Frazier with her second consecutive defensive rebound gets over to Feltner, who's looking to push.
Yeah, they've missed several open shots there at the rim that we've been fortunate on here, especially in the second quarter here. Well, they're 0%, so yeah, they have.
They're 0 of 8 here in the second quarter. The Lions. Frazier, step back three, shots up, shot rattles around, comes out. Barr comes away with a defensive rebound. The Bears are only 1 of 7, now 1 of 8 here in the second period.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a tired release on that one. It looks like Bailey's getting a little bit winded. She's been our leading rebounder here in this second quarter as well.
Satterley's got the basketball on the side, getting 15 on the shot clock. KJ White's got the basketball on the wing. Gets all the way to the bucket, shots up. Bailey Frazier with her third consecutive defensive rebound.
We're doing a good job of putting them in their offhand and making them try to finish at their left, and they've not done a great job of it.
Stone's got the basketball to the free throw line. Frazier's got the basketball. Spin move at the top, at the free throw line. Provine gets her hands on the basketball. It's going to be a jump ball, but maybe. I think Bailey may got lucky on that one, Coach.
Yeah, I don't think you call that a jump ball. I think that's definitely going to be a foul.
And Coach Everson is asking the same thing, but the Lions will have possession.
I think Coach Everson's been right on a few calls tonight. I can't no homer in me on that. I think he definitely has had a few calls go against him, but did get the possession back, so it didn't go completely against him.
So Satterley bring the basketball down the floor for the Lions. 26-13, Bears leading this one. 5 total points scored by both teams here in the second period. Satterley gets the basketball to the free throw line. Pump fake, picks up a dribble. White over to Provine, who's got the basketball, gets to the bucket, passes it back out. Satterley shots up, rattles around, comes out. Allie Stone comes away with the defensive rebound. Now the Bears are going to push. Gets over to Sierra Feltner. Allie Stone to the basketball. To the free throw line. She'll hand it off to Haley Free. Back over to Bailey Frazier. Well, feed Stamper. Kicks back out to Stone. 3-point shots up. Rattles around, comes out. Sierra Feltner with the offensive rebound for the Bears.
Yeah, our energy looks really good. That had a great defensive possession of coming out of scrambles to have to rotate to find shooters and follow that up with an offensive rebound on this possession. Kind of breaks your heart a little bit if you're on Freed's side.
Feltner shots up, goes in. Sierra Feltner give her 8, and she'll go to the line shooting a shot.
Good job, Sierra. It's good to see her excited as well. Great energy from her, and she created that extra possession off of the offensive rebound, and the basketball gods rewarded her with a traditional opportunity to finish the three-point play.
She'll have one shot. She's at 65% on the season. She makes it, give her 9. Bears up 29-13. Coach, have you ever seen a Mid-South Conference game where a team has not made a field goal in a period?
No, but I'm glad to see it in this kind of scenario.
Provines at the basketball, gets over to Satterley. Chumley swings over to KJ White, who's got the basketball. Gets to the bucket, picks up a dribble. Stamper will contest, who comes away with a defensive rebound. That's her 4th of the afternoon. Gets over to Sierra Feltner.
Yeah, really, Freed is getting where they want to get on offense down in the orange. They just can't convert anything down there at the basket.
Frazier to Freed.
A 13-point half would be an amazing accomplishment by our Bears if we can hold them to that.
Shots up, rattles around.
Who's
Sierra
there?
Feltner with another rebound. Give her 4 rebounds in the first half as well.
She's giving her best Morgan Stamper impression this quarter.
Feltner gets all the way to the bucket. He picks up a dribble. She finds Free, steps in, gets back to Feltner. Shots up. Shots up, rattles around, comes out. KJ White will come back in and get the rebound. So we're under a minute to play here in the first half. Second quarter. I'll get this right just in a second.
I love the unselfish play there by Haley Free, trying to find the hot hand, and shot just came up a little bit short.
Provides at the basketball at the top, hands it off to Satterley. Fleming checked back in for the lines as well. She'll cut back door. Chumley's got the basketball. Back door while KJ White, and I've spoken into existence as their first field goal, 29-15. Give White 4 on the afternoon.
Got us again on the back door. That's really been the only successful opportunity they've had offensively, is getting us on a back door.
Stone's got the basketball. Gets all the way to the bucket. Contested. Stay with us at halftime. The provost, Dr. Lori Worth, will be joining us for a halftime interview.
Great opportunity right here. You know you've got something called up for a quick 3 or a quick deuce right here. There it is up top. Got to go up. Too late.
The Feltner shot would not count. So we'll go to halftime. Bears leading this one 29-15. We'll send it back to the station for a quick break. We'll come back. We'll be joined by the provost, Dr. Lori Work. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the University of Pikeville Gymnasium. We're at halftime. The Lady Bears were leading this one 29-15, joined by Dr. Lori Worth in the broadcast booth, the University of Pikeville Provost. Dr. Worth, thank you for joining me this afternoon.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. Good afternoon.
Dr. Worth, it's active day on campus. Got some celebrations going on campus. Got activities going on in the gymnasium. Baseball teams playing, a lot of activities. Other athletes traveling as well, too. Always a fun time going on at the University of Pikeville.
It is active today, that's for sure.
But always good to see families coming back and supporting their student athletes, and also this U-Pike Sports Network is it's a great opportunity. So for family and friends to stay connected with their loved ones who may be miles away from their home.
It is. Today is family day here on campus, but those of you out there, family, friends, and loved ones, thank you so much for all you do for the institution and supporting our students.
So, Dr. Worth, you're in charge of leading some big initiatives here on campus as well, too. And again, it's always a great day to be a Bear. And so we start talking about the College of Dental Health, increased enrollment. We got new dorms, new athletic facilities coming on. Now, this is your 7th year with us or 8th year?
My 7th year.
Your 7th year?
Yeah.
And really think about when you and Dr. Webb came to the University of Pikeville in these last 7 years, I really don't know if they've been a more important 7 years in this school's history.
Yeah, there's been a lot of growth and changes happening, very positive. I tell you, our community has been extraordinary. Those of us who are in leadership roles, we understand that it's important, although we cannot do it with our staff, faculty, and our parents out there. It's really what makes things possible at the institution.
So the question I get a lot when I'm in high schools and talk to people in the community is about our College of Dental Health. A lot of excitement out there. They've seen the success of the medical school, what it's meant to our area. Now they're starting to see the success of the optometry school now. People are excited about this dental school. Can you walk me through the decision-making process? Of course, a $25 million gift helps.
Right.
But also, there's still a lot more that has to go into it. Talk to me about the decision-making process to bring it to the University of Pikeville.
Yeah, so we're really excited about the College of Dental Health. What a great opportunity for us to balance with the osteopathic medical school, optometry, and to add a third doctoral health professional program. The need is in the community, and we knew that without a doubt. We talked to our 2 partner dental schools in Kentucky, and they were very positive to have a dental school in rural, remote eastern Kentucky. A market study pointed in a direction that would be great. We need dentists to serve our rural community, and so I think that's going to be our mission. We visited about 8 dental colleges across the country trying to figure out the curriculum, where we could be successful. And we're really excited to have clinics and partner with dentists in Eastern Kentucky to have our students there, practical experiences. Our new dean, Dr. Pam Sparks-Stein, she is a superstar. And so families out there, if you're on campus, either have me or Gary introduce you to her, but she's really a superstar.
Well, I do want to dive in a little bit deeper to Dr. Stein, but I've been keeping up with your schedule. Your frequent flyer miles have been racking up a lot here lately.
Exactly.
But you talked about Dr. Sparks-Stein. She is definitely the right person for the job, Dr. Worth. I mean, there's a lot of history here in Eastern Kentucky. She's well respected in the dental health world. Also, talk a little bit more about her background, if you don't mind.
Yeah, so she has over 25 years of experience in dental health as a practicing dentist herself. Her father was a dentist, and before he passed away, they actually shared a practice together. So that's wonderful. She had a service for rural medicine and health care. She moved on to University of Kentucky in their dental school and worked in the area of academics, development in the dental school, and she taught anatomy for many years. Leadership roles as the academic dean over at the UK Dental School, and her father was also one of our former Board of Trustee members. So during a national search, hands down, her skill set matched what we needed.
Well, you know, that's that passion for Eastern Kentucky and bringing that dental health, meeting the area's needs, right?
Exactly.
Because I know in talking with Dr. Stein, she was telling me about a little bit of role of what she's done in the last 20 years here in Eastern Kentucky, and she recognizes that need. She has a vision for this dental school, and you talk about somebody full of energy. She's ready to go.
She is, and she sees the opportunity for high school students to work through a pathway to get to dental school, and we think that's important. So she interacts with high school students in our community who come and visit the university, students who are in college right now somewhere across the country who are looking for a good, strong dental experience. She'd be interested in talking to them.
So, Dr. Worth, I've had an opportunity to work with you the last 2 years, and something that I've really respect about you, you listen to students and to meeting their needs. Talk a bit about that, with that philosophy of listening to the customer and delivering for them.
Yeah, I think that's so important. There's so many options in higher education for us today, and colleges and universities, the experience is becoming more expensive, and I think we have to make it worth the time and the value of families and parents, and part of that is listening to what the needs might be. listening to the fact that colleges are getting more expensive, the affordability of not charging students for textbooks, the opportunity to add a residence hall, improving the food experience on campus. These are all things that have come from student voice from within the student body.
And also, Dr. Worth, something again, folks at home, when people are in my office and we're recruiting, we're talking to families, and usually when it's a football player or a recruiter, whatever it may be, we have a good fun. I said, if he goes hungry, it's on him.
Yeah.
Because you've been an integral part of adding a fourth meal swap.
Exactly.
So now we've had breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then also a second dinner as well, too. Talk about that thought process.
Yeah, and that was actually totally student-driven, that our food services closed, and when our athletic teams were practicing later during the evening, coming back to campus, and students were hungry. And so really working with our student affairs partners, our food service on campus to have that opportunity. And it's extraordinary balancing the wellness of students, which is a priority. I think when students need to have that wellness that's positive, they do better as a student in the classroom and a student on the court or the field. So.
You know, something also, Dr. Worth, last year when we were talking about our recruiting strategies, and something that it's important to have majors, but you just want to focus more on career pathways. Because it's not so much about, we'd love for those students at their time at the University of Pikeville, but we want to play a role in preparing them for their next 40 years of their work experience as well, too. Talk about that. Instead of we'll focus on majors, more about pathways, career pathways.
Yeah, we're super passionate about that. The marketplace is changing. I mean, I'm a perfect example. I was a biology, chemistry, pre-med major. And then I switched fields, moved into higher education to give back to students in my community. But the major does not necessarily match up to what the student will do as a career. There are some exceptions, nursing, education, programs that are licensed or credentials. But our goal will be to try to develop the skill set of students to be ready for that first job interview. And that's so very important. And it's a combination of skills learned in the classroom by our wonderful faculty, but also partners with our coaches outside of the classroom. Those are skills combined to help well-rounded students be ready for that work job in place.
You talk about working with the coaches too, and now this connection between the Center of Academic Excellence and the coaches, and every time I see on social media at the end of semesters, it's just all the athletic teams or their GPAs continue going higher and higher, which is fun to see.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Our student athletes are retaining at a higher rate. They're exceptional academically. They're student leaders in the classroom. They understand what it means to build a team, and these are all skills that will benefit them in the workplace.
Well, you know, especially playing a sport here, studies show if you're involved in a club or activity, whether it be sport or in a part of the band, performing arts, whatever it may be, the likelihood of you graduating goes up much higher.
Exactly.
Because you're involved in something there too. And also, a little scholarship money helps out too to help relieve that college debt also. But just being a part of that team atmosphere helps out with a little bit of homesickness, but also prepares you, like you talked about, for that first job after graduation.
Exactly. And then our goal is, as alumni, our students come back, and really an opportunity for reunions in ways that these groups could come back and get to know how they're doing in the professional workplace, families. It's really a great experience for us from the beginning of starting an educational experience at the university, finishing graduating, but for us it's extending beyond that to make sure that our alumni come back and they feel a part of this community. We're the extended family.
So my closing question for you, Dr. Worth, is this. Again, this is year 7 for you. When you and Dr. Webb came to the University of Pikeville, I know you had a vision. Are you ahead of what your vision wanted to be as far as time frame is concerned? I mean, new dormitories, new athletic facilities coming, adding schools, adding majors. You guys have done a lot of stuff in 7 years.
Yeah, so we started a 5-year strategic plan after the first year that we were both here. Dr. Webb started in January of 2016, and I began about 6 months later, and we finished that plan early. So we often talk together that it's really because of our community who's so dedicated to the mission of the University of Pikeville. And for us, it's all about the mission and serving our students. So many of our employees are first-generation students themselves. That's important. We see an investment coming to work every day. It's about our students and ensuring that there's success, a feel of community, and at the end of the day, just developing skill sets for these students to be able to go out out into the workforce. And so it has exceeded our expectations, a lot of growth opportunities. But our community around us has been supportive. And as many folks know who are listening, living in small, rural, remote communities, you depend on each other. And I feel like that's what's taken place the last 7 years.
Well, I can talk to you all day long about the University of Pikeville, a university that we both love. We appreciate your time
Absolutely.
as well too. And
thanks everybody for listening. Really appreciate you all.
And we're excited about what the future has at the University of Pikeville. So Dr. Lori Worth, the University of Pikeville Provost, we'll send it back to the station for a quick break. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the University of Pikeville Gymnasium. Almost ready for second half action. Bears leading this 29-15. So Bears scored 29 in the first half, 10 of 27 from the floor, 5 of 12 from deep. They hit all 5 of those in the first period. Freed-Hardeman goes 5 of 20, coach, in that first half.
Yeah, very, very thankful for the first quarter work we put in, because the second quarter neither team could find the basket on any capacity. So hoping for a better third quarter from both teams, but even a little bit better from the home team, the Bears.
Second quarter, there was 10 total points, 3 total field goals between the two teams.
Yeah, a 15-point half is probably nothing that Freed will put on their highlight tape, but defensively for the Bears, that's a great outcome on their side. And again, our first half ability to put the ball in the basket, our first quarter ability to put the ball in the basket was great.
Bears leading up first half. Feltner with 9, Stamper with 8. Englert had 6. Bears will have first possession here in the second half in the third quarter. Stone's got the basketball up top. Spin move gets to the baseline, over Englert. Feltner working against Barr. Dribble handoff to Stone. Frazier's got the basketball, closing on 10 on the shot clock. Feltner's got the basketball, crossover dribble. Gets all the way to the bucket, spin move, shots up, rattles around, comes out. KJ Watt comes away with the defensive rebound.
Yeah, both teams for the most part have been very, very patient, not forcing anything, and waiting late in the shot clock to even look to score.
KJ Watt got the basketball on the side, gets over to Barr, working against Englert. Gets all the way to the bucket, hands it back out to Provine. Weiss got it, 10 on the shot clock. Barr shots up, rattles around, comes out. Frazier with a nice defensive box out. She comes with a defensive rebound.
Yeah, great fundamental box out by Bailey Frazier, and funny how that works. She also even got the rebound. That's great for folks to see. Great work by Coach's daughter. Has been taught well.
Feltner's floater's up and good. She is the first person in double figures on the afternoon. Bears extend that lead to the largest of the afternoon, 16.
Yeah, I like her swagger today, for lack of a better term. I think she's done a really, really good job of leading us on both ends of the floor.
It was such a different, more aggressive today from Sierra Feltner.
It was. I felt like on Thursday she played well, but just kind of a quiet approach. It's been much more pronounced in this game.
Provides with the basketball up top, under 10 on the shot clock. They'll feed the post. We're going to get Frazier with a hold.
Yeah, I like the work by Bailey Frazier trying to climb over the top. But on that scenario right there, Chumley did a better job of just holding her off, but really good job of getting that deflection, not letting it into the paint.
Frazier second, team's first here in the third period. He gets into Chumley, swings over to Provine. On the foul, they'll reset the shot clock to 20. Now it's down almost to 10. Provides with the basketball, working against Stamper.
Good work by Mary England in that post of not letting that ball get into the post play and putting it back out on the perimeter.
5 on the shot clock. Satterley gets all the way to the bucket, stops, and Filtner will hold her, and the basket will go in. They're going to count it.
He thought about it and thought about it and thought about it. I don't know what convinced him to say yes, but he said yes.
Satterley's first bucket. That's going to be the first on Sierra Feltner on the day. It'll be the second to the team in the third period. And that's going to send Satterley to the line for the first time on the afternoon. 81% on the season.
Good old-fashioned three-point play there.
You know, Coach, she come in game averaging 16 points per ball game. That's only her third point.
Yeah, she's been quiet, and we've done a good job of making sure we knew where she was at all times.
31-18, Bears leading this one. Frazier looks into Engler at the free throw line. Hands off to her. Stops, pops that left hand, unable to get it to go. Chumley comes away with the defensive rebound for the Lions. And it's going to be Satterley who's going to push for the Lions. Hesitation dribble, gets all the way to the bucket. May go away with the push off. They're going to get Frazier with the block. Be the third on the team, second on Frazier in the afternoon. That's such a tough call, I know, for the official there. It looked like there was a little bit of an extension there, but the official said, I guess, Satterley beat her to the position, I guess, Coach.
Yeah, I would have had a hard time swallowing that call, but, I mean, if anything, you call the push-off, you reward the push-off, you reward the body. I don't know really where you draw the line at on that, but I know where he did draw the line at, and that was to put her at the free throw line.
That's Frazier's third, so Haley Freed will check in for Frazier. Satterley makes the first.
We woke her up, Gary, I believe, talking about her.
Hey, hell, that's I do a pretty good job about giving the jinx some reason against the Bears, but I'll be quiet now. So 3 for Satterley from the line. She has 5. Now the lead once was at 16. Now it's down to 11, 31-20. That's 5 straight for the Lions. Engler's got the basketball at the free throw line. Backs all the way down, up and under. Nope, she'll get back to Stamper. Got plenty of time on the shot clock. The ball's knocked away. Satterley will come away with the steal for the Lions. She's much more aggressive here in the second half. She loses control. The ball's on the floor. Hands on the basketball. Morgan Stamper comes away with it. Gives it Haley Free. And it's going to be a warning of some sort.
Like that's bad officiating right there. If you want to give a warning, you wait till the offensive team isn't in a fast break.
That's the first time I saw that, Coach.
Yeah, if you got to stop the play, it better be for a technical, not for a warning of the bench. That's poor execution officiating right there.
Gets with the free up top. She'll be running the point now on this lineup on the floor. She's got the basketball. Picks up a dribble. Feltner's with the basketball. Her 3-point shots up, rattles around, comes off the front of the rim. Barr comes away with the defensive rebound.
So a perfect example of this makes you fume as we go from having an opportunity to get a 4-on-2 layup, and we end up having to take a fadeaway 3 on that possession.
Satterley feeds Chumley on the inside. It's 7 straight for the Lions. They closed it to a 31-22 deficit. Felton's got the basketball on the right wing. Gets down a couple of dribbles, gets all the way to the bucket. She's looking for a teammate, and she stepped on the inline. So the last few possessions here, Coach, the Bears have been kind of out of sync so far.
They really have. It's we've been very predictable. The Freed-Hardeman linemen are waiting on us to get to our positions on offense. We've become very predictable. We got to figure it out.
So this will be a full timeout. So with 6 minutes and 31 seconds go in the third period of play, Bears leading this one 31-22. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPike Sports Network. Welcome back to the University of Pikeville Gymnasium. 6:31 to go in the third period. Bears are leading this one 31-22. 7-0 run for the line so far, Coach, in this last few minutes.
Yeah, a good timeout by Coach Williams to get the ladies settled and get back to what we were doing the first quarter here. We just haven't responded. And right out of timeout, Mary England with a great response.
Feltner had the basketball for the Bears. He's going to push. Puts down a couple of dribbles, gets all the way to the free throw line, over the Hooley Free. Englert's three-point shot's up. Rattles around, comes out. Morgan Temple hustle for it. Knocked out of bounds by Freed-Hardeman Lion. 20 on the shot clock. Bears will have possession on the side. And Allie Stone will trigger the ball inbound for the Bears. Feltner has the basketball on the baseline. Stone's got it, 15 on the shot clock. Stamper's posting hard on the inside.
Yeah, we got to give her some touches, even if it's not to where she scores it, to get that ball in her hands. And
Allie Stone's got cracks the score column this afternoon with a three-point bucket.
You got her back on track talking about her over to this point, and she can turn it on any time. Great, that's the highest percentage three-point shot you can get straight away, and great job there by Allie knocking the three down. Much needed right there.
Satterley shots up, rattles around, comes out. Bears up by 12. Stamper coming with a defense rebound. Tough spot there. Try to get it to Feltner. They have numbers to the push. Feltner.
Yeah, you got to pitch that ball ahead there.
She'll put down a couple more dribbles. Stone has the basketball. Gets to the free throw line. Back to Englert. Free throw line jumpers up. Rattles around, comes out. Battle for the rebound. Morgan Stamper be off her shoulder. Freed-Hardeman has the basketball.
Yeah, that ball hit Morgan just about everywhere except for in her hands. She was hustling after it, just got up on her shoulder and knocked it out of bounds. Certainly not for lack of effort.
You know, she cut from the other side of the floor. The ball kicked to the left. She was on the right side, and she come all that way to almost get the rebound.
The key for a good rebounder is to go after every single one of them, whether they're in your zone or not.
Chumley has the basketball, picks up her dribble, though. Satterley working against Englert now. Gets all the way to the bucket, tries to up and under. She finishes there, give her 7. 34-24.
Yeah, Satterley's got off to a much better start here in this third quarter and leading her Lions.
Feltner's got the basketball. Swings it back over the Free. Englert will go all the way to the post, and they're going to call the block. Englert will shoot 2. That's going to be on Provine. Provine to be her second, team's first here in the third period. Englert on the afternoon is 1 of 1.
Yeah, Praveen was trying to get that charge and trying to
there'll be a timeout. I was wondering what's going on here. Let's keep it right here since we just had a timeout. Go over some statistics with you. So the Lions so far, they are at 24 points, 8 of 25 from the floor. They have not hit a triple so far on the afternoon, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. They've turned it over 8 times. The Bears, 34 points, 12 of 34 from the floor, 6 of 15 from deep. Remember, they hit 5 in that first period, though. They've turned it over 7 times. On the backboard, the Bears are winning the battle 16-14. Bears 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Bears are led by Sarah Feltner with 11 points, 8 points for Stamper, 6 for Englert.
Yeah, the Bears are going to have to get ourselves back in sync a little bit. That was a good job by Mary Engler backing her player down, and I saw the official go talk to the visitors' bench. I think it was the restricted arc that she might have been in front of when she tried to take the charge. They're not 100% sure what that conversation was, but after he explained whatever, Coach Everson walked away and was okay, I guess, with the explanation.
Engler will have 2. She's 1 of 1. This game's had some different runs here. The Bears got to 16 points. Freed-Hardeman come back with a little 7-0 run. Bears leading this one by 11 now. Just kind of back and forth, Coach.
Yeah, we really haven't gotten any type of rhythm, so to speak, on our side, either offense or defense. And Freed's trying to get themselves to play into that area and have done better offensively, led by Epperson.
Give Englert 8 on the afternoon. Bears up by 12.
Yeah, after made free throws, it looks like we're going to go to this 1-2-2, three-quarter court back to man-to-man.
Satterley's got the basketball.
Or Satterley, not Epperson, I'm sorry.
Got 2 different shoes on, black and a white one.
Yeah, hot and cold.
Hot and cold, there you go.
What a catch.
Double dribble. Yep, the 9th turnover on the afternoon charge to the Lions. That's Bender who just checked back in for the Lions.
She did an amazing job of getting that catch right there. That was a good one-handed grab to pull that in. Just unfortunate, lost her balance.
You know, the first period there, the Bears were 8 of 14 from the floor. The Lions were 4 of 8.
We're back to this 5-out offense for the Bears with some ball screen action.
But since that first period, the offense execution hasn't been at that rate yet.
Oh, nice find.
Free shots up. Shot rattles around, comes out. Stanford with the offensive rebound, and she finishes at the rim. Give her 10. Bears up by 14.
Yeah, sometimes our best offense is get the ball up at the rim and let Morgan Stanford go chase it down.
She has 10 points, 6 rebounds.
Better job of handling the back door, and right on cue, I lied, and they got it on the other side.
Good sportsmanship from Haley Free, who tripped up Bender going to the rim. That'd be Free's second, team's fourth. Colby will check in for the Bears. Probably after this, that'll be before the first free throw. Bender has not shot her free throw on the afternoon. Let's see what she is on the season. 58%. Colby will replace Englert to give her a break.
I love to see everybody on the bench is up to shake hands, give a high five, and show the appreciation for their teammate.
Bender's first point of the afternoon, 38-25. That was a staple of Coach Kelly Wells' ball club, too, I remember.
You have to remind them sometimes more often than others, but it was something that was important to show support and be a good teammate no matter where your status is.
Bender makes both of those, makes it a lead 38-26 here in the third period. 3.5 minutes to play in this third period. Over to Feltner, who's got the basketball. Gets the basketball over to Free, puts it on a couple of dribbles. Now give it to Colby, looking to drive and penetrate. Spin moves, finds Free. Got 10 on the shot clock. Stone looks to penetrate and create. Feltner's got it under 10 on the shot clock now. Gets to the baseline. Spin dribble. Nice defense possession from the Lions. Shots up, no good. Battles for it. They'll come away with it. That's going to be Provine. Will swing over to Satterley.
The good defensive stop by Freed-Hardeman right there. Forced a tough shot that we didn't convert, but Sarah Feltner is back on it. There's a little chippiness going on between 30 and 10 right here. A little competitive spirit.
So Feltner will credit with the block. Satterley will trigger the basketball inbounds for the Lions. Both those young ladies are playing extremely hard. Satterley will jump out on the three-point line. Tries to finish with left hand. She does. Give her 9. All 9 coming here in the third period.
Yeah, she's had a really, really good third quarter.
Bears up by 10, 38-28. Feltner's got the basketball working against Fleming, who checked in for the Lions. Colopy frees up the basketball. 15 on the shot clock. Stamper's got it up top. Stone will come off a screen. White will guard her. Over to Free in the corner. Her shot's up. Shot's good.
Big shot.
Haley Free's she's got 2. Bears up by 12.
Yeah, call that a 2. Stood on the line there, but it's good to see Haley Free have confidence in shooting that. She turned a couple of those down here lately, and nice job seeing that ball go through the net for her.
Bender's got the basketball for the Lions. Swing toward Provine. Satterley will come get it. Stone will guard her. Bender's got it. Swings it over to Provine. Put down a couple dribble, and she stepped on the end line. That'll be the 10th turnover afternoon charge to the Lions. Bears up by 12, an opportunity to extend that lead.
Good job defensively by the Bears, cutting off the baseline and forcing her to take that extra step out of bounds.
Barr will check in, replacing White for the Lions. The Bears' largest lead of the afternoon has been 16. They're up 12 right now. Under 2 minutes to play here in the third period. Free has the basketball. Swings over to Colopy. Back over to Stamper. Feltner has it now. She's going to get baseline. She's going to try to finish. She does at the rim. Feltner has 13. Bears up by 14.
Yeah, good offensive possession right there by the Bears, and we need to sit down and guard a little bit here. Then we've got to let them get in this quarter 66% from the field, and that's not the stat we want to see. We've done a great job to this point.
Fleming's got the basketball up top. Under a minute and 30 to play here in the third period. Provine shots up, rattles around, comes out. Feltner with her 5th rebound of the afternoon. She's going to push for the Bears. Colopy has it. She looks to penetrate. Swings back over to Free. Good action offensively from the Bears. The pass is knocked away from Free. Plenty of time on the shot clock. 15. Be exact. Fadeaway jumper from Feltner. Rattles around, comes out. It's going to be an offensive and a defensive rebound. It will come down to Satterley, but a foul. We're going to Stamper. Be her second to be team's 5th. So now the Lions will be shooting free throws the rest of the third period.
Yeah, the coaching nugget right here, that's 5 fouls to 1 foul, and I know the official will always run by your bench and tell your kids to quit fouling, but sometimes you got to keep in mind both teams are playing man-to-man. Both are driving it to the basket. You like to see some better parity in that foul call situation.
So Satterley will go to line shooting 2. She's 3 of 3 on the afternoon. She makes the first. She'll have one more. She's in double figures. She's going to game average 16. She's got 10 here in the third period. Give her 11. They make it 42-30 as we close in on 1 minute to play in the third period. Bears up by 12.
They've doubled their scoring output here in the third quarter from the entire first half.
Stone has the basketball. Picks up a dribble. Now gives it to the free over to Feltner. Willa Davis has checked in for Stamper here as well. Feltner picks up her dribble. Looking for help. Colopy, the freshman. You got Willa Davis, a freshman up there. Allie Stone's a freshman as well. 3 freshmen on the floor for the Bears. Feltner has it with 5 on the shot clock. 3 shots up. Shot rattles around, comes out. Pervine will get the defense rebound, but it's going to be a foul on Fleming on the box out of Katie Colopy. So the Bears will have the basketball. Shot clock will be reset to 20 with 32 on the game clock. Free will inbound the basketball over to Stone. Her shot's up. Her shot rattles around, comes out. Haley Free with another defensive rebound for the Bears. Davis will come set a screen for Feltner. 10 on the shot clock. Gets to the baseline. Davis will roll. They got a mismatch. If they can get it to her, it'll be a timeout.
Good
Coach,
timeout.
Coach Clifton Williams.
Really nice job of bailing out Sierra there. Got caught on the baseline a little bit off balance. Really, really good job.
30-second timeout. As I look around the crowd, Coach, I see one of the professors on faculty members, Johnny Fleming, here with Ty Compton. I wonder if he's one of the honorary coaches this afternoon.
I do think Johnny is honorary coach tonight. Let's make sure he's our good luck charm and does a good job of helping pull the Bears through. He's a very appreciated faculty member as well as been on the coaching staff for several contests, and let's hope he gets the opportunity to experience a good win.
Well, Johnny looks like he's locked and loaded on this afternoon. He and Ty Compton are, I'm sure, discussing game plan right now, Coach.
Yep.
So with 5 on the shot clock, 13 on the game clock, Bears up by 12. So with 5 on the game clock, you've been on the shot clock, you can do a couple things out of this inbounds play,
sure,
right?
You got a chance to make 2 passes if you need to, or 1 dribble. And
so that will be on Chumley.
Still not in the bonus, so they're okay with that.
It's her second, team's third. So now the shot clock's turned off. Be 11.7 seconds to go in the third period. Stone has the basketball. Colopy shots up.
Boom.
Shots it. Katie Colopy, she has 6. Bears up by 15.
Huge shot right there by Katie Colopy at the close to the horn. That gives a great lift for the Bears coming out of that end of that third quarter. A little bit higher step in her gate, everything. That was a great job.
So the Bears leading this one 45-30 as we go into the fourth period. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the University of Pikeville Gymnasium. Bears leading this one 45-30. Now, third period to play. The Bears go 6 of 15 from the floor to hit 2 threes for those 16 points. Freed-Hardeman go 4 of 9 from the floor, hit 7 of 7 free throw line for their 15.
Yeah, some of our crowd enjoyed that fancy shooting with a little bit of fancy footwork at the between the breaks there.
So Freed-Hardeman have the first possession here in the fourth quarter. Provides with the basketball top over to Chumley. Puts down a couple dribble over to Provine.
Freed's been very patient, methodical, kind of running their offense. You kind of got to think that with a 15-point deficit going into the fourth quarter, you might want to look to change that, but that may be their style.
Chumley's got 4, makes it a 45-32 lead. Stone's got the basketball up top. Gives over to Colopy. Feltner has it. Willa Davis has the basketball top over to Haley Freed. Closing on 10 on the shot clock. Davis has it up top. Picks up her dribbles. That long pass picked off by Provine. That's going to be the 9th turnover charge for the Bears on the afternoon. Satterley gets all the way to the bucket, picks up her dribble though. Shots up, the shot rattles down, comes out. Haley Freed with a defensive rebound.
Good recovery back right there, not giving up any points off that turnover. And those are dangerous passes. Anytime you have that 18 to 20 foot space, you're trying to make that pass, you always give the defense an opportunity to shoot the passing lane.
Feed to Willa Davis on the inside, unable to come up with it. Chumley will come away with the steal. Satterley will bring the basketball down. Line trailing by 13. Stamper, Frazier, and Engler will return for the Bears' next dead ball. Satterley swings over to Provine. Backdoor cut from Barr, who is unable to score at the bucket. Stone will get the defense rebound. We're going to get Barr with the foul. Be her first, team's first in fourth period.
We were very fortunate right there. Stone got caught watching the ball a little bit, and they just happened to miss that backdoor cut. That's been one of their best offensive go-tos.
So Colopy, Davis, and Free will sit down for the Bears.
Yeah, great minutes there by Katie Colopy and also Haley Free.
Stone gets over to Stamper. Frazier looks to attack. She's been on the bench a little while when she picked up those 3 fouls.
But, there wasn't a huge drop-off right there, and you have an opportunity to bring her back where she's fresh and really go at them this last 8 minutes.
5 on the shot clock. Swings to Stamper. Stamper looking to score. Shots up, shots good. Gives Stamper 12 points on the afternoon. Bears up by 15.
That almost looked like one of those horse shots. You shoot it up with your left hand. And she actually had her right hand to spin it a little bit to get the spin on the ball.
Over to White guarded by Stone. Barr's got the basketball. Swinging Provine. Gets out with the bucket, tries to score. Contested by Morgan Stamper. Chumley with the offensive rebound and the putback. Give her 6. Bears up by 13.
Yeah, Chumley with a great job. Just outworked us on that one for the offensive putback. Really down the stretch right here, you really want to make sure that you check out. You leave them at one tough contested shot, and then you go rebound it.
Feltner gets all the way to the bucket, stops, pops, and then we get to go. Barr is going to be called for the foul. It'll be her team second here in the fourth period. That's going to send Feltner to the line shooting 2. She's 1 of 1 on the afternoon. We have a substitution coming in. Satterley will return to the lineup for the Lions, replacing Fleming. Feltner 13 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Give her 14. She also has a block, I thought, but don't have registered for a block.
Yeah, she definitely had a impactful block down here on the baseline.
And she gives her 15. The Bears up by 15.
And back in their 1-2-2.
Is this a time-consuming press, what that is, Coach?
Yeah, and if you get an opportunity to lock a trap in there in the coffin corners there at half court, you take them. Otherwise, you have to get back, and we were fortunate there on the missed layup.
Satterley misses layup off. Defense rebound from Engler.
She hit her head on that.
The official's going to stay with Chumley.
Yeah, you don't stop it while they're in progress, but now you stop it. Or not.
I think you'd have to check her out with her.
Yeah, anytime you get ahead, and she's not looking super.
No. White's will score. I think they stop acting.
Yeah, she stopped. She's totally stopped. Somebody stop the game right here, guys.
Yeah, that's finally. So White scores the bucket. Give her 4.
I think everybody kind of stopped, and
there's a concern there.
Yeah, she did definitely pop her head on that fall on the floor.
So Bears up by 13, 49-36 as she's getting checked out. Stone gets all the way to the bucket. Shots up, shots blocked, but it's going to be a foul. That's going to be on White. It'll be her second, team's third. It's going to send Allie Stone to the free throw line.
Great game planning. You put your best free throw shooter in a position to come off the side ball screen there on an empty side and get a chance with no help to get to the basket.
She makes the first, 94% on the season.
Nothing but nylon.
Gives her 4. Stone has a 9-game streak of being in double digits. Give her a 5. Bears up by 15.
It's good to see our trainers on the spot. Lauren Curley, our director of sports medicine, over there checking out the injured player on the visitor sideline.
Immediately there. No hesitation.
Nope.
Satterley's got the basketball knocked away by Stone, but the Lions will keep possession with 18 on the shot clock.
Good job by Allie Stone of jumping out on that dribble lane.
Satterley will inbound the basketball to Provine. KJ White has the basketball working against Frazier. Frazier will kick it back out to Barr. Shots up, shots good, three-point bucket. Makes it a 51-39 ball game. That's the first three-point make of the afternoon for the Lions.
And all I talked about in pregame was how they were going to shoot the three. Some days it just doesn't work out.
Engler's got the basketball. Get over to Feltner. Feltner's looking to drive. She gets to the baseline, looking to dish. Stone, dangerous pass, comes up with a 10 on the shot clock. Stone over to Engler. She looks to drive. She gets over the bucket. She's blocked at the rim. Stamper with the finish.
Good pass by Mary England over there to Morgan Stamper. And she's shown off both hands, the left hand and the right hand, on those little baby half hook shots.
Gives Stamper 14 on the afternoon. Bears up by 14. Gets inside to Bender. Bender, Barr will try once again from outside.
Same spot.
Stone comes away with the defensive rebound. Has Feltner. She feeds her. She'll try to finish. Up and under. Unable to get to go. Bender with the defensive rebound for the Lions.
Great job with the Euro step. Just didn't get the concentration on the finish.
Satterley gets out with the bucket. Another block from Sierra Feltner.
We got very fortunate we didn't get a trip right there on Bailey Frazier incidental, but nonetheless ended up forcing her to the ground.
So this will be a immediate timeout. So with 4:59 to go in this ballgame, Bears leading this one 53-39, excuse me. Watching Bears basketball on the UPike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the University of Pikeville Gymnasium. As you see, the University of Pikeville dance team led by Bear alum Hannah Case. Coach, they do such a good job for the Bears.
They're phenomenal, and an alumni coaching the team, and our cheerleaders doing the same on the other end, coached by Jenny Stone, and both of those represent us very well. And they're heading into the heat of their seasons as well, with national competitions coming up and conference competitions. Great to see the smiles on their face, but also the hard work they put in.
Bears up by 14 with 4:59 to go. It'll be 21 on the shot clock. Satterley inbound the basketball per Vine. Her three-point shot's up and good. Makes it 53-42. That's two three-point makes here in the fourth period for the Lions.
Yeah, much needed for the Lions to try to creep their way back in this. They've cut this to an 11-point lead by the Bears.
Stamper's had the basketball at top. Frazier has it. Look for Stamper on the post, and they're going to get Bender with the push. That'll be Bender's third, team's fourth.
Good post up right there, and 50-50 play. Didn't go went in our favor there.
Stone will inbound the basketball to Stamper. The Bears will shoot free throws the rest of the way.
Working off a short shot clock here.
Frazier has it with 10. Over to England. Backdoor cut to Frazier. Ball's picked off by KJ White. And now the Lions are going to push.
Had White not have been such great speed, she would have not come up with that ball.
Provine has the basketball. Over to KJ. Bender has the basketball. Up top, Provine has the basketball, gets over to the bucket, finds Satterley. Shots up, blocked. It can be a shot clock violation. I think it'll be number three. Yep.
Good job there on the verticality. I've seen Coach Williams teach that to his ladies in practice, of working on being straight as you can be, and right there just end up working out for us. We got another shot clock violation, 3 on the day. Bears
up by 11. Engler has the basketball. Feeds Stamper on the inside. She tries to finish with the right hand. Unable to do so. Sierra Feltner with the offensive rebound. They're going to get Satterley with a hold. That's going to be her second, team's fifth, and that should send Sierra to the line shoot two.
Yeah, way too deep to give up position to Morgan Stamper, and everybody's we're ball watching a little bit. Sierra Feltner snuck in there and got that offensive rebound.
Feltner's 3 of 3 on the afternoon. Makes the first. With today's game, Sierra Feltner and Mary Englert tie the women's basketball all-time program record with career games played at 133.
And we hope to keep driving that number up.
Feltner makes both of those. She's 5 of 5. She has 17 points on the afternoon. Bears up by 13. Satterley guarded by Englert. 3-point shots up. Rattles run comes out. Bender with the offensive rebound. Then we'll get Stamper with a hold. Stamper, that'll be her third, team's first here in fourth period.
Yep, same call they made on the other end. Certainly that's a consistent play there.
Satterley inbound the basketball to Bender. Satterley from the corner, shots up. Rattles run comes out. Bailey Frazier, the defensive rebound, give her 6 on the afternoon.
She's done an awesome job on the backboard on both ends of the floor.
Picks up her dribble, 20 on the shot clock. Feltner's got the basketball, gets all the way to the bucket. Shot out to Frazier, 3-point shot up. 3-point shot good. Bears leading this one 58-42. That's Frazier, first bucket of the day.
Just a little bit of rest over there probably did her wonders. They had a totally different approach on her jump shot, followed with the rebound as well. Just great back-to-back plays by Bailey Frazier.
Bender shots up, rattles around, comes out, battle for the rebound. The Lions will come away with it. White has the basketball, gets all the way to the bucket, unable to score it. Engler with the defensive rebound. Frazier has 2 threes on the afternoon. She has 6. Engler has the basketball. Bears trailing this one by 16. Bears in good position to win their 10th straight, Coach.
Yeah, a little clock management right here. You play late in your shot clock and try to get at the rim as quick as you can. You're in the bonus, so you want to try to make sure that you get to the rim if at all possible or make your open jumper.
Frazier has the basketball. Looking on the inside. They got away with the push there. Turnover charge to the Bears. Provine has the basketball for the Lions. Being guarded by Allie Stone. Stamper will come back and say, hey, give me that basketball back. Turnover charge to the Lions.
Great job of stepping into that passing lane. And right now you want to use this full 21 seconds left on your shot clock. And even if you don't score, but the clock is your friend.
Stay tuned with us for after the ball game where we try to get a couple of the Bears players for a post-game interview. Frazier has the basketball on the baseline. Feltner has the basketball at top. Under 10 on the shot clock. Frazier has it with 5 on the shot clock. Feltner's 3-point shots up. Rattles around, comes out. Stamper battles for it. They're going to get her with her 4th foul of the afternoon.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate foul. Probably the right call, but it was strictly her just going after the basketball. Just was very physical, but a lot of contact there. Don't disagree with blowing the whistle on that one.
Minute 31 to play in this ball game. The Bears in control of this one, 58-42. Bender gets out with the bucket. She misses Stone with the defensive rebound.
Yeah, Freed will look back at this tape a little bit, and Coach Everson will be a little disappointed in the way his gals have finished at the rim.
Stone has the basketball, swinging over to Englert. Feltner has the basketball, 15 on the clock. Frazier has it.
Nice.
Feeds Mary Englert. Shots up. The shot's good. Give her double figures. That's the third Bears player in double figures this afternoon. The Bears leading this one 60-42, the largest lead of the day.
Great job recognizing there was no help defense and throwing it right over the top. That's 2 veteran players, and Bailey Frazier and Mary Englert working together, late game situation.
Hopefully we'll be joined by Sierra Feltner and Mary Englert post game. Frazier has the basketball on the defensive rebound.
That number 7, I think.
Number 7. And the Bears will close this one out. The Bears will run their record to 16 wins, 4 losses, 11-3 in the Mid-South Conference. Freed-Hardeman will drop this contest. They'll follow the 14-6, 9-6 in the Mid-South as well.
Look for the Bears to break into the top 20 this week. Oh!
Allie Stone has 8, her second 3-point bucket of the afternoon. Bears up by 21.
Great closeout by the Bears. I thought our first and fourth quarters were the 2 best we played all day.
So as the time ticks down, Satterley gets over to the bucket, shots up, shots good, give her 13. And the Bears are going to win this one 63-44.
Yep, don't even have to get this one across.
So I tell you what, let's send it back to the station for a quick break. We'll come back for some final stats and comments, and hopefully we'll be joined by a couple of Bears players here in the booth. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the University of Pikeville Gymnasium, where the Bears pick up a 63-44 victory to win their 10th straight of the season and go to 16-4 overall and 11-3 in a tough Mid-South Conference. So first for Freed-Hardeman on the afternoon, they go 15 of 48 from the floor, 31%, 2 of 15 from deep. They score 44 points, turned over 11 times today. The Bears go, and they're led offensively, Satterley with 13, Barr with 10. Provine and Barr led the way with 4 rebounds apiece. Provine and White also led them with 3 assists. Provine also had 3 steals. Nice day, 5 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Provine, nice afternoon for her. The Bears go 21 of 51 from the floor, 41%, 9 of 21 from deep, 42%. They were led by Sierra Feltner, 17 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists on the afternoon for her. Morgan Stemper had 14. Englert also joined them with 10 points. Stone had 8 points. Frazier had 6. Also, Colby off the bench with 6 points today, and Haley Free also had 2. Stamper had Bailey Frazier led the way today with 7 rebounds, 6 rebounds apiece for Stamper and Feltner. And assist-wise, they had trio players with 3 assists. Stone, Feltner, and Free, all 3 had 3 assists and 2 steals apiece for Englert and Stamper today as well. Frazier was credited with 3 blocks, but I think maybe a couple of those should have went to Sierra Feltner, but I'm not for sure about that. But Coach talked about the first and fourth quarter for the Bears being their best quarters. Exactly that. The Bears scored 23 in that first quarter, outscoring the Freed-Hardeman Lions 23-11. Bears shoot 57% in that first quarter and 83% from deep, 5 of 6 in that first period. In that fourth period, the Bears go 56% from the field and 66% from the three-point line as they hit 2 in that fourth period as well. The Bears, the second quarter was huge as far as defensive for the Bears. They held Freed-Hardeman to 4 points, 1 of 12 from the floor. A good thing because the Bears only scored 6 in that second period themselves, going 2 of 13 from the floor. So we're trying to get Sierra and Coach Wells said they're coming here. So let's send it back to the station for a quick break. We should have Sierra Morgan back here with us shortly. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the University of Pikeville Gymnasium as the Bears pick up a 63-44 victory, 10 in a row for the Bears, joined by the graduate student Mary Englert. And Mary, a special day for you, tied the all-time record for games played, right? 133.
Yeah, and definitely feeling it on my body, but it's been a good ride.
Well, I know with you've had one of the best careers of any of the women's basketball players at the University of Pikeville. Definitely appreciate what you've done here, but also helping leading the team today to their 10th straight win, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and something there, Mary. I was talking to Morgan and also Allie the other night on the broadcast. You guys you don't know who's going to be the leading scorer that night. You guys are so unselfish out there.
Yeah, we talk about that a lot. You just never know who's going to have their night, and that's what's great about our team is, like Cumberland's Kentucky, they try and face guard Sierra, and it's like if you want to do that, that's okay, because we got 4 other starters that could put up double-digit numbers, so it doesn't matter to us.
And then also now, I mean, there's something about, I know Morgan gets a lot of credit for the rebounds there, but they also, looking here tonight, you have Bailey Frazier with 7 rebounds, Stanford and Felton both with 6 rebounds as well, too. That's becoming a team effort as well, too.
For sure. Morgan usually does a lot of work for us down there, but we all try and help her out sometimes because we know that does take a lot on her.
So, Mary, this is something again, winning 10 straight games. You guys are 16-4 overall now, and I think, what is that, 10-3, 11-3 in the conference now. The next polls come out, I don't know if it's a Monday or Tuesday, probably going to be in the top 15 as well, too. Talk about that, where you started with the program when you started this year, 5th year, 5 years ago to where it is now. Talk about that progression.
So we've been receiving votes a few times throughout the years that I've been here, but we know that we're going to be up there this year and we're going to have the target on our back, but we just got to keep doing us. We can't worry about anybody else, and we just got to keep our eye on what we know.
But then also the national tournament team last year and won a ball game in that national tournament as well, too. How did that experience play into this year?
We just know that feeling when we lost at that last game. Like, it was tough. We fought our way back from, like, we were probably down like 15 at halftime, 15-20 at halftime, and we just came down, we fought our butts off, and we didn't want to be in that position. We wanted to make it farther because we knew we had Thomas Moore on the other side. And we got 4 returners who start, and we just know, like, we have that experience. And then we got Haley Freed coming off the bench with that experience as well.
You know, it's something that, again, this year, to talk about how unselfish you guys are, you have a freshman coming in, Allie Stone, who starts the year as a 6th man this year, and then the progression, the change happens where Allie goes in the starting lineup and Haley comes off the bench. But Haley has not, I mean, she's still the team player back tonight.
For sure.
2 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. And she had a block tonight as well, too. That's big for somebody who goes from a starter's role to a bench role.
She is. She's great. I mean, she's got that positive attitude. She knows when she comes in, she's got to do her thing. She does play good defense for us, and she's not going to let that coming off the bench bother her or anything.
So, hopefully, Mary, we have a lot more games with you on this, you know, as far as at home and the national tournament, that sort of thing, too. But graduating in May?
Yes.
No, you're in graduate school already.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I'm still undergrad.
So what's the plan? What are you majoring in?
So I'm elementary education, and I'm actually student teaching at Johns Creek Elementary, and I love it. I'm with 1st graders right now, and then I go back to 5th graders at midterms. But it's been so much fun over there. And then I'll graduate in May, and I've talked to Coach Williams about coming back next year to be a graduate assistant for him.
So 5 years from now, I guess you want to be teaching and coaching?
Yeah, I think coaching, I haven't decided yet. I don't know if I'd have the patience to do basketball with younger kids.
Right.
I've been able to do it in the classroom, but we'll have to see. I never know.
Well, definitely very proud of you. I know you're one of the leaders on this campus, and definitely one of the leaders on this basketball team for the last 5 years, and see where this team has progressed to and where you guys are going to. You're playing a big part of that, so we appreciate what you're doing.
Thank
you.
So
Mary Englert, the graduate student from Madeira, Ohio, and she helped the Bears to a 63-44 victory today, their 10th straight. So hopefully we have Sierra Felton. Sierra, come on here with Sarah.
Right here behind us.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mary.
You're welcome.
Can you hear me, Sierra?
Yeah.
Good deal. Big game for you this afternoon.
Yeah.
A little bit more aggressive from you on the offensive end.
Yeah, I was like, I haven't done it in a while, so we might as well. We owe this team a good one. So.
Well, and you gave them a good one today, too, right? 63-44, 10 straight wins, 16-4 overall. And we was talking about Mary. With today's game, you guys are tied career record with the most games played, 133 in program history. What does that mean to you?
Means I've been here for a long time. At some point, it just felt like Coach Williams was doing something right, so we had to stick with him all the way to the end.
Well, I tell you this, the progression of the program under Coach Williams has been amazing to watch, right? Last year, national tournament team, you won a game in the national tournament as well, too. And now you get into this year, you guys won 10 straight, 16-4 overall, 11-3 in Mid-South Conference. Come Monday or Tuesday, when the rankings come out, probably going to be in the top 15 if I'm guessing. Talk about what that means to you.
I'm super proud. We've worked so hard for it, and couldn't have been – it just took everything for us to get here. 5 years is a long time. I've been waiting for it.
Well, it's fun to watch you guys play, too, because so unselfish on the floor. You got 5 players averaging double figures. You got getting key role from bench players off, coming off the bench as well, too. Just such a fun team to play. Talk about what that means to you about being unselfish.
Unselfish to me, I've done it my entire life. I feel like if I can help somebody else out, I'm doing my job. Whether I be scoring or I'm passing, I'm doing my job.
You know, something on Thursday night, Coach Wells and I were talking about, I think you had a statistic in 5 different categories: points, rebounds, assists, steal, and also got a block as well too. And I think you got a block tonight too. Yeah, you got a couple of blocks tonight. So you got some points, rebounds. You just didn't get a steal tonight, Sierra. You only got a stat in 4 different categories. But my understanding, when you was in high school, you were a post player in high school.
Yeah.
Come to the collegiate level, you're more on the ball, guard, on the wing. How was that transition for you?
Well, technically, I would say I was a post in high school, but if I had the ball in my hands, I could take it up whenever I wanted to. I was just more versatile in the middle than some of my other teammates.
And then also, I haven't had a chance to ask you this question, and I'm glad you made this decision. But how did the Cumberlands let you get out of Williamsburg come all the way to Pikeville?
Whenever we first got to senior year, I looked at Mom and said, I don't want to stay this close to home. I said, I'd want to go out. I had never even heard of Pikeville until I came here.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, tell me, what you majoring in?
Educational studies and a minor in social work.
So what's the plans after graduation?
I'm actually wanting to go home and work in construction.
Really?
Yeah, I've done it since I was a sophomore in high school.
Okay, so it's interesting.
Yeah.
So what drew you to become a social work degree?
It was really just kind of a backup where I didn't get into the education program. So I was like either art major or art minor or social work minor, and I let my advisor talk me into going into social work because I really do love kids and families.
Well, and also you really think about it as far as like just dealing with people in general, whether it be in the construction field or it may be, you're dealing with either psychology or social work. You're always dealing with somebody's problems,
yeah,
right?
Always. I like to put people first.
So what does this team need to continue doing to remain successful?
I think we just need to stay focused on us, keep doing what we've been doing.
So I must say, when you guys come out in that first period, you guys hit 8 shots and 5 triples in that first quarter. You guys really not really a three-point shooting team. You got some people who can make three-point. You guys really want to attack the basket and score it there too. Did that surprise you guys hitting 5 triples? And as a matter of fact, I think you may have had 3 in that first period.
I looked at Coach Willard and said, Coach Willard, I've never hit the first one right off the top. Yeah, it was the best part. It got us alive, kept us going.
Well, the fun part about it is you guys in this 10-game winning streak, you've controlled most of the games. You guys have had great composure throughout the ball games as well too. Such a fun team to watch. And hopefully we'll have many more post-game interviews after Bears victories for the rest of the season as well too.
Yes.
So Sierra Feltner, one of the seniors on this year's team, has again just tied the program record for most career games played with 133, and hopefully we have a lot more games played as well too. We'll send it back to the station for a quick break. The Bears win this one 63-44. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless.